Hey, what's up, everyone? Cuda Rebels here. This is a little bit of a special. Yeah, as you can tell, this is I reached 250 subs. I said I was gonna make a video about it. I honestly, the biggest problem I ran into was what I would make this about. I know I'm unfortunately incapable of doing mail calls yet. I'd love to, but I really need to find a way to get to my post office and all that, so it's easier, without walking 2 miles. But yes. Otherwise, this is going to be the topic of my video. It will be I will be showing off all these. That is my entire or not Johnny Lightning, Racing Champions wing car collection. The Daytona, as you can see, by Bud Moore is the first one right here, and the Superbird, the sister car, and I just wanted to honestly just have a nice chat about honestly how grateful I am. I know I was kind of like that in the 200 sub special. I won't go on too long about it. So, but I just really I'd be nowhere without you guys. This is um it's, I honestly the only thing that I just it's just the guilt, I don't make the best videos. I'm gonna move on while I talk, if that's okay. But I wish, because this is such a wonderful community to be a part of, and I enjoy every minute of making videos. But I see all these other channels who I'm subscribed to, and I talk on their videos and they respond to mine, like a community should be. But if I were to be truly honest, I don't edit my videos that well. Like, I don't think there's gonna be, like, this is my 250 subscriber special, and I don't think, other than I might put some lighting, make some better lighting, because it's kind of late now as I'm recording. But you know, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that my videos aren't that well edited. They're not bad. They're just not that well made. But and I thank everyone for, even though that I don't make the best quality content on YouTube. Like, I'm just showing the bottom of this so you can see the Racing Champions logo. That I am truly appreciative of all the people who stood by with me over the last 2 years. I think I've been on YouTube now, because I started in June of 2021. Now it's 2023. Wow, how time flies, right? Anywho, this is the first one I haven't shown on my channel yet, I believe. This is Dave Marcus. He was a NASCAR driver all the way into the early 2000s, I believe. This was his Dodge Daytona that he drove in 1970. And yeah, it's a very interesting piece. In case you're wondering, this one was driven by Bud Moore, the number one, and this '99 was driven by actually the man who drove this Daytona had passed away just a couple years ago. I think actually when I started making these videos on YouTube, he just had passed away a couple months before I started YouTube, and that man was let me pull up the Charlie, if it'll yeah, there it is. If you can see the name, if it ever, there it is, Charlie Glotchbach. He was, I think, 83, so he lived a nice life. He lived a nice long life. So, and Dave Marcus is still alive. So that's, I like the history of the sport. I'm a NASCAR aficionado. I don't want to say like I'm a nerd. Well, that's a lie. I am a nerd of NASCAR, but this car is Richard Brooks. This was actually the last car to have a rear spoiler to drive in NASCAR during, I think this was Daytona in 1971, and after that they never raced the Daytona and Superbird again. This is actually I'll put these two together because this is actually this is a these are both driven by Richard Brooks. This is his Daytona, and then this is his Superbird. So I think that's pretty cool that it doesn't say It doesn't have his name on it, but that is, in fact, if you look it up, that is Richard Brooks Superbird, number 32. So I thought that was pretty cool that I have both of his cars, both variants of his car. But yeah, while we talk about this, I just thought I really am grateful that even though these aren't the most quality videos, as you can tell, I'm moving. Here, let me tell you how poor this is. I'm using a book. If you can see this, to hold my phone stand, just so I could show off these cars, from a decent angle. Because otherwise my videos would just look like, like this. Would just be on the table. So, yeah. So, that just shows you how little effort I put into making my videos. But yet I think I have a couple vids on my channel that have well over 1,000 views. And I don't know how. I honestly don't know how. But I just thank you all for this constant support you've given my channel over the years. I'm going to move these guys and put my favorite Daytona on here now. This is my favorite one. I actually got this, I showed this off back in February from when I picked it up at I believe it was Autorama. If you go back to my Autorama videos, I have a playlist of it. This is in the video, and this is my probably my favorite one of my collection. As you know, or if you're not into NASCAR, this is Bobby Isaac's championship car. He won. He didn't actually win. It's funny, a little story about this car. He didn't actually win a race in this car in the championship he won. He did win a race in the Daytona, but he only won it. He won it the season before he won the championship. All his championship race wins were short tracks, and they didn't race the Daytona on short tracks. They only raced them on super speedways. I think they only raced them 14 times, and I think 9 out of the, I'm not sure how many. See, I don't want people flaming me in the comments about, oh, you got this accurate, this fact is inaccurate and all that. But yeah, I love these cars. I mean, they're so unique, and I love the detail Racing Champions put in, even though I think, as you can tell, this says 92 on it, 1992. So this casting is well over 30 years old. Yet the racing decals, it's got the Goodyear, and I think that's Holly Union 76, Hurst shifter, Champion spark plugs. All the little details that are put into these 30-year-old models are spectacular. Now I'm gonna put my favorite Superbird on here now. I actually don't like the Superbirds, even though actually I think these are a year older if you look closely. Yeah, 91 it says. So these are a year older, but I don't like. Look how boxy it looks compared to the Daytona. Like, see how sleek I'm trying to get my hand out of the way. See how sleek the Daytona looks, and then you look at the Superbird, and it's just it's like the back end is like a box almost. Like, I like the front. The front looks pretty cool, but yeah, I don't think that is the best way Race Champions made this Superbird. They made other Superbirds, I think, by Racing Champions, but I don't think this is the best one. I know there's another one made, the other Superbird variant for Richard Petty, but I do not have that piece yet. So if I ever come across it, I will gladly show it off. So anywho, I said I wouldn't make this video too long, and I'm actually running low on storage, so I'm going to put this car here, my favorite Daytona, and I'm going to line all these up, all my Daytonas and Superbirds. I'll put the Superbirds a little more spaced so you can tell which is which. Moving my phone again. So as you can tell, now I'm holding it. Yeah, this is my integrity of my, these are my 2 Superbirds, and I have 5 Daytonas. So these are all my original Racing Champions wing car pieces. And just thank you everybody for supporting me, and thanks for 250 subs, and cheers to 300. And if anyone needs a sub, I'll sub to your channel and whatever. I guess. Anywho, have a good weekend, everyone, and take care.